begin with you. 3 years since the abrogation of Article 370, and there seems to be no end to the targeted killings. In fact, it has only increased in the last few months. Are you losing the faith of those you promised to rehabilitate?
You know, Maria, first and foremost, I would like to offer my condolences to the family of Sunil Bhatt. And I hope that the other brother, Pintu Kumar, he recovers soon. Having said that, I'm glad that your channel has actually chosen to call a spade and talk about targeted killings. Because I think let's not forget that this is not about insurgency. This is not about secessionism. This is not about separatism. This is about the fact that Kashmiri Pandits and Kashmiri Hindus are being targeted by radical Islamists. That is the hard truth. And, you know, I also think Ashok Pandit made a very pertinent point when he said that Kashmiri Pandits are being used as cannon fodder. Speaking of cannon fodder, you know, Maria, without beating around the bush, let me be very honest with you. The Modi government has done a lot. Does more need to be done? Of course, certainly yes. At the same time, I think when you're dealing with this situation in Kashmir, there are 4 things that I would like to bring your attention to. A, the security apparatus needs to be energized and strengthened. Has that happened post the abrogation of Article 370? Certainly yes. Then the policy support. Has policy support been there? Yes, Maria, policy support has been there, be it with respect to funds, be it with respect to administrative capacities being high. The third is mainstreaming of Kashmiri Pandits. Has that happened? Yes, because post-abrogation of Article 370, I can say with a lot of confidence, एक भी Kashmiri Pandit का पलायन नहीं हुआ है. But one thing that needs to be done is the fact that we as a society are still giving intellectual cover fire to radical Islamic
But Sanju,
terror.
what the minority groups in Valley are saying, that let them be temporarily shifted to a safer location because Srinagar is unsafe, and as far as Kashmir is concerned, that is unsafe. They should be shifted and rehabilitated temporarily to Jammu. Does the government
Maria,
have a plan?
Maria, I'll just take 20 to 30 seconds. You know, Maria, being a spokesperson of the, ruling dispensation,
yes.
I think it's best for the Jammu and Kashmir, administration. Mr. Manoj Sinha will make the necessary, comments when the time is there with respect to shifting the Kashmiri Pandits. Just 15 seconds. Since we spoke of cannon fodder, Maria, I want to question the likes of Omar Abdullah, who have never called out the bluff of radical Islamic terror. Look at the tweet by Mehbooba Mufti today. She says that every Kashmiri citizen is being used as cannon fodder for manufactured normalcy. It is leaders like the Abdullahs and Muftis, as long as they continue to provide.
I will bring in the political angle in this, because the political angle will be responded to by Ahmed Ayaz. But before that, Ashok Pandit, the BJP perhaps is the only party that has initiated the rehabilitation of Pandits, something that has been demanded for decades. Do you see this as the rough road to normalcy? Because at the same time, the crackdown on terror is only increasing?
Maria, the tragedy is that the faces have changed, but the cries, the volume of the cries, चीख और पुकार वैसी ही है पिछले 32 साल से. The dead bodies which you saw today, सुनील भट्ट की जो आपने लाश देखी, वो लाश उसी की तरह है. फोटोग्राफ वैसा ही लगता है जो हमने प्रेमनाथ भट्ट और सरला भट्ट और पिछले कश्मीरी पंडितों की हत्याओं के बाद सड़कों पे देखा था. You know what is the tragedy? Tragedy is that we as Kashmiri Pandits, we feel that we have been kept in a zoo. और zoo में सरकार ये बोलती है कि देखो दुनिया से ये कश्मीरी पंडित है, लौट के आया है, ये कश्मीर लौट के आया है, कश्मीर नॉर्मलिटी की तरफ जा रही है. दूसरी तरफ से टेररिस्ट हमको गोली मार के खत्म करता है, मार देता है हमको, ये प्रूव करने के लिए कि कश्मीर में नॉर्मलिटी नहीं है. Where do we go? Every 3 months we have a dead body on the street. Every 3 months we see the cries of women, of mothers, of father, of kids, of brothers losing their real ones, the early members of the family. The truth is, I want an answer from the political dispensation. When is the killing of Kashmiri Pandits is going to end? And what are you going to do about that? I don't want to get into this bloody tu-tu meh-meh of political parties. I don't want to, because I'm tired. I'm tired. I don't deny the fact that the present regime is thinking a lot and doing some great work for Kashmir. But I, as a Kashmiri Pandit, today Kashmiri Pandit is being killed. The narrative of Kashmiri Pandit has to be discussed. Is it necessary? From last 91 days, 94 days,
Yes.
Kashmiri Pandits are on the streets of Jammu, Delhi, Srinagar, crying, shouting, screaming that we want to go back to Jammu. Please give us a temporary transfer. There is no response. There is
This
absolutely
anguish.
dumb. They are not responding to
This
it. And we
anguish
lost
of
Sunil Bhatt
Ashok
today.
Pandit.
You ask Rahul Bhatt's brother. He will tell you the pain which his family is undergoing, his father is undergoing, he is undergoing, his wife is undergoing. Every 3 months we are seeing the families crying and weeping. I want an answer to that. I don't want to get into the
SP
political,
who will answer that?
dialogues and political jingles and all that.
Yes,
I don't
it's
do
not
that.
about tutu meme. It's about those cries. Someone has to answer as to why these targeted killings are increasing.